So welcome back. Last video, the video before we did look at how to configure static routing. So we had three networks, one network, two networks, and three networks. We configured static routing on each router, and we were able to ping each other. But this time we look at default routing. So I've added one ISP here, ISP router, and we have a couple of servers here: Yahoo server, Google server. And if these PCs wants to access the internet, we would need to configure each network basically on each of these routers. Right now we are talking only two, but in the real scenario there might be, you know, millions of websites. So it's not possible for us to just, you know, configure each one of them. Instead of that, we'll just do default routing and give the next hop address on each one. So from here we'll give the next hop, from here we'll give the next hop, from here we'll give the next hop of the ISP, and ISP will have all the routes. Okay, so we don't need to worry about putting these servers and uh, all other web you want to access, web access basically on our routers, right? So ISP will do that for us. All we have to do is get to ISP. So that much we need to do on these routers. So we don't specify any network ID or subnet mask as we do in static routing. So all we do is put 0000 for network and 0000 for subnet and give the next hop. That's it. It will We can still access the internet because ISP will have all the information on each servers. So what we'll do is we'll start from here. We'll do the so IP route 0.0.0.0 would be network ID equivalent to network ID, but we don't specify anything. Then subnet mask 0.0.0.0. So the next hop here is 11. This is a 11 network, so 11.0.0.1 is the next hop, and that's it. That's all we need to do. And if we see do show IP route, you can see the S and then asterisk. That means is default route. Just S alone is, as you know, it's static, right? Static. But with asterisk, it's going to be default routing. So we can see we didn't specify anything, and we have the next hop address here. We'll go to this one. So this one will say now IP route 0.0.0 0.0.0. We are not specifying anything once again, and then this next hop from here is this one, this interface, right? Where it's going directly. So this one. So it's 10.0.0.1. 10.0.0.1. That's it. And we'll do the one network route 0.0.0.0.0.0. Next hop address would be the ISP address, which is that this is a 13 network. So 13.0.0.1 would be the next hop. So that's it. Now we just need to go to ISP. So now we just need to go to this ISP and configure uh, the static route for these networks. So one network, two network, and three network. That's it. So we'll start from one network IP route 192.168.1.0 to 55.25.0. Next hop would be 13.0.0.2, right? So all three networks, this would be the next hop. IP route 192.168.2.0, 255.255.2.0, 13.002. IP route 192.168.3.0, 255.255.255.0, 13.002. That's it. Now do show IP route. We can see that we have all the static routes for all three networks. And the next hop is the same because this is the next hop for the ISP. So now let's see if this 3.1 PC wants to access the Yahoo server. Remember, we didn't uh, do the static routing, the 4 network on this router. We just did the default routing. Now let's ping the Yahoo server 192.168.4.1. It's doing the ARP request and it is we are getting the reply. So without the static routing, we just gave the default routing, we are still able to access the the Yahoo server. Let's see from here, ping, let's do the Google server 4.2. We are getting the reply. Again, we didn't do the static routing for the 4 network on this router. We just did the default routing. From here, ping 92.168.4.1, and we are getting the reply. So this is how we would do a default routing. Hope it helps somewhat. Thank you.